Welcome to another episode of Trail Scout 22 with Mhlo. I am now currently driving to check out the old houses, ancient houses that are located inside Gamkaskloof called the Hell. I'm going to see and show you how they look like and also go on a hike. So come along with me as I take you along. As I was driving along and taken by the existence of this place in the middle of nowhere, whereby you clearly see the remoteness and the roughness of the area as you are coming in, yet to find these houses that appears to be very very old, and they've got that look. And I must say, I've got a thing with ancient um, structures and buildings and whatever. But at this point, this is amazing to see that Cape Nature is now renovating this house, but keeping them in shape as they appeared years ago. So these houses now will be used for accommodation for tourists who are coming in here. So Cape Nature is doing a great job, as you can attest with the greenery that you can see here. They are maintaining the grass. It is promising to be a nice place to just come and get out of things and leave the bars of the cities alone and just be here. This is the place where I took a hike, and I'm telling you, at one stage I had my blood pumping. I had my blood pumping because as I was hiking, at the back of my mind, I had the thoughts of leopards that exist in these kind of places, and mountain lions that, they are also dangerous by approaching their prey from the back and all that thing. So it's the mind that has been happening. And yeah, when I look up the mountain, there comes this squadron of baboons, and they were calling and calling to mark their territory, to say they see me. And I was just amazed and taken by surprise the way the numbers were so big, and I was just all by myself. I had to come up with a plan. Luckily, I was carrying my drone, so I had to send out the drone just to get a closer look and just see what I'm up against, because I was heading for the water hole and I wanted to go there, and I didn't want to just make a turn, because those baboons were big and promising to be able to give a big fight. Yes, and as I launched the drone and it came closer to them, it appears that they noticed it. Small as it is, they noticed it, but it gave them a big fright. So I used the drone to just chase them over the mountain, and so I can mark my way to the water hole. So this was a moment that really had me doubting doing this hike, even though I was told that there was nothing that was going to harm me, or even though by entering these territories, it's good to remember that these territories, they belong to animals and it's their free roaming zone. So whatever you do, just put a little bit of respect to them and leave it as it is. Don't leave anything that doesn't belong there. Yeah, but it's the adventures we go for. as the sun picked up and it started to get very hot, and this place can be scorchy, and I was still looking and appreciating all the buildings that are in there, and I discovered this campsite, which was also being renovated and taken care of, but it is a very nice campsite, and I decided to just pull in for a moment and pull out a cold drink and open my rooftop tent just to have a midday nap, because the place was so calming, and there was a river that is running on the side, and it was just making that tranquility sound. This is one of the places that I will definitely sure visit again. This is the point where what goes in has to come out, and it was marking the end of my journey in Gamkaskloof, and with the views that I've tried to bring to you, you can really, really see the meaning behind of remoteness and finding places that brings that peace into your soul. This was the exit. The hell, and survived it. Living the tech.